the Most Holy Theotokos, three-handed Mother of God. While universally venerated, the Theotokos holds a uniquely central place in Serbian spirituality, especially through the miracle-working icon of Troje Ručica, housed at Hilander Monastery on Mount Athos. She is considered the queen and protector of the Serbian people, and countless monasteries and churches are dedicated to her. Her intercessions are believed to have saved Serbia during wars, plagues, and invasions. The Serbian people affectionately call her Majka Bogorodica, Mother Theotokos. Her icons are honored in every home and icon corner as a source of comfort and hope. Saint Anastasia of Serbia. Wife of Grand Prince Stefan Nemanja, or Saint Simeon the Myrstreaming, and mother of Saint Sava, the founder of the Serbian Church, she is the matriarch of the Serbian medieval spiritual lineage. Born as Anna of Vukanovic, she later became a nun and took the name Anastasia, meaning resurrection. She is revered for her deep piety, maternal influence, and quiet strength in shaping the roots of Serbian Orthodoxy. Her relics rest in Studenica Monastery, a center of Serbian sacred architecture. She is commemorated on the 4th of July on the old calendar. Saint Milica of Serbia. Wife of Prince Lazar and mother of despot Stefan Lazarević, she became a nun after the Battle of Kosovo, taking the name Evgenia. As both a mourning widow and wise regent, she guided Serbia through a turbulent political period while remaining deeply rooted in Orthodox humility and monastic spirit. She helped build and endow several monasteries, including Ljubostinja, where she is buried. Her life bridges royal dignity and spiritual renunciation. Her feast is celebrated on August 1st on the old calendar. Saint Angelina of Serbia. A 15th century noblewoman of Albanian origin who became despotess of Serbia through marriage to Saint Stefan Branković, she is remembered for her faithfulness during exile, persecution, and suffering. She became a nun and lived in the Krušadol Monastery, which she helped found with her sons Saint George and John. Known as Mother Angelina, she is revered as a spiritual protector and symbol of maternal endurance. Her relics are venerated in Fruška Gora, and her feast is observed on July 30th. Saint Paraskeva of the Balkans. Although of the probable Greek origin, Saint Paraskeva is one of the most beloved saints in Serbian Orthodoxy, especially among the folk faithful and rural communities. She is venerated for her miracles, healing powers, and ascetic life, with shrines and chapels dedicated to her throughout Serbia. Her cult entered Serbian consciousness through Slavic translations of her hagiography and the spread of her relics. Her feast is on October 27th and is celebrated with great devotion and fasting. She represents healing, simplicity, and spiritual purity. Holy Martyr Bosilka of Pasiane. A recently glorified Serbian martyr, Bosilka was a village girl who was martyred for her faith and purity in the 19th century in Kosovo. Her story resonates with themes of chastity, resistance, and Orthodox defiance against spiritual and physical violence. Her relics are preserved and venerated in her home village, and she is increasingly seen as a symbol of modern Serbian suffering and sanctity. She has become especially beloved among Orthodox youth and women. Her feast is commemorated on October 26th. Saint Elena Stillanovich. Wife of despot Stefan Stillanovich, she is revered for her charity, faithfulness, and active patronage of churches and monasteries during Ottoman oppression. After her husband's death, she became a nun and was later glorified for her saintly life and enduring memory among the faithful. She lived in a time when Serbian nobility transitioned into spiritual guardians of identity and faith. Her veneration connects nobility with humility and prayer. She is honored in Vojvodina, and her memory is kept with love among monastic communities. Saint Marina. Saint Marina, known in Serbian tradition as Fiery Mary, is a revered early Christian martyr from the 3rd century. She is remembered for her fierce faith and enduring torture at the hands of pagan authorities, ultimately giving her life for Christ. In Serbian Orthodox folk belief, she is also associated with fire and thunderstorms, symbolizing both divine power and protection. Her feast day is observed on July 30th on the Julian calendar, and she is invoked for protection from natural disasters, illness, and sudden death. Many Serbian families refrain from physical labor on her day, treating it as a sacred and powerful holiday. Saint Kiriaki. Saint Kiriaki, also known in Serbian as Sveta Nedelja, was a young Christian woman who refused to renounce her faith during Roman persecution in the 3rd century. Her name means Sunday, and she is celebrated for her unwavering strength and virgin martyrdom. Serbians often turn to her for help in legal matters, personal justice, and inner strength during trials. Her feast day is July 7th, and she is especially honored by women and the faithful seeking divine support in difficult situations. She stands as a symbol of dignity, courage, and the power of steadfast belief. Saint Anastasia, the Deliverer from Potions. Saint Anastasia of Rome, known in Serbian as Sveta Anastasia Rimljanka, is a 4th century martyr famed for her compassion and spiritual gifts. She secretly ministered to imprisoned Christians, bringing them healing and comfort, and became known as the Deliverer from Potions, due to her aid in freeing people from poison and sorcery. She was eventually martyred for her unwavering faith. Her feast day is December 22nd, and she is often prayed to for protection from evil, toxic influences, and spiritual harm. Anastasia embodies both healing grace and courage in the face of tyranny.